Hi, friends, and welcome in. If this message found you, it wasn't by accident. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and if you feel guided, go ahead and like and subscribe so these messages can keep finding you. For this reading, we rolled Scorpio Moon in the 3rd house, so this is deep emotional truth, hidden communication, things being revealed through intuition, patterns, conversations, and subtle realizations. This is not surface-level awareness. This is that gut knowing where something clicks, and you realize what this really is. Starting with the first energy, we have the Puppet Master, clarified by the Chosen One, and right away, this is intense, because this is showing two very different roles interacting. On one side, someone who tries to control, manipulate, pull strings behind the scenes, and on the other side, someone who was never meant to be controlled. And I feel like for a lot of you, this has been a long-standing dynamic, not just in this life, but something deeper. Because the Chosen One energy doesn't just appear randomly, it's activated. And what's interesting here is I feel like this Puppet Master energy actually triggered your awakening without realizing it. Then we move into a catalyst for awakening, clarified by feeding off your energy, and this confirms everything. This connection, this person, this situation, it wasn't random. It was designed to wake you up, but the way it did that was through imbalance, through someone taking more than they give, draining your energy, pulling from your light. And I've seen this before where someone doesn't realize at first what's happening. They just feel tired, off, confused, questioning themselves, and then eventually it clicks. This isn't just a difficult person. This is someone who feeds off energy. Then we have Ground Yourself, clarified by hidden intentions. And this is where Spirit steps in, because this is not just about them anymore. This is about how you move now. Ground yourself means don't react emotionally, don't over-explain, don't give access to everything you're thinking or planning. And the hidden intentions here is very clear. This person does not need to know everything. And I feel like for a lot of you, you've already started pulling your energy back, saying less, observing more. That's not you being distant. That's you being guided. Then we move into Double Life energy, clarified by you are fulfilling a soul assignment. And this is where it gets deep, because this is showing that this person is not who they appear to be fully. There are layers, there are things not being shown, there are inconsistencies. But at the same time, you being in the situation is part of something bigger. This is not just about dealing with someone difficult. This is about completing something. And I really feel like what you said, this is like you came in to teach this energy something, not by force, not by confrontation, but by becoming something they can't control. And then we close with the Spiritual Warrior, clarified by lying by omission. And this is your role fully activated. You're not here to fight in the way they expect. You're not here to argue, expose, prove, or explain everything. You're here to move differently, to protect your energy, to choose what you say and what you don't say. And lying by omission here is not deception, it's discernment. It's knowing that not everyone deserves full access to your truth, especially when they would misuse it. Now we're going to go deeper into each position with the tarot, and this is where everything becomes very clear. For who this Puppet Master is, we have the 2 of Cups reversed, clarified by Justice reversed, and wow, this is strong Libra energy, but karmically out of balance. This is a karmic soulmate, no question. And like you said, this doesn't have to be romantic. It can be a friend, family member, someone you've had a deep emotional bond with. But the imbalance here is huge. Justice reversed shows unfairness, manipulation, things not being handled honestly or equally. And the 2 of Cups reversed shows a disconnect, a breakdown in what once felt like a strong connection. And I've seen this exact combination before. It's that realization that something that felt aligned actually wasn't. For what they want, we have the Sun, clarified by Temperance, and this is very telling. Leo and Sagittarius energy here. They want your light, your joy, your energy, your warmth, your essence. Temperance shows blending, balance, but in this context, it feels like mixing energies. And I feel like this person benefits from being around you. They feel better when they have access to you. And that ties directly back to that energy feeding card. They're drawn to your light because they don't generate it the same way. For what's being hidden, we have the 10 of Pentacles, clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. And this is where it shifts into your future, because this is not about what they're hiding anymore. This is what you are building. Strong earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is long-term stability, success, something that grows over time through effort. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is either a business, a promotion, a financial opportunity, something that becomes very stable and rewarding. But the message here is very clear. Keep this quiet, because this is something that needs to grow without interference. Then we move into your mission, and this is big. We have the Six of Cups reversed, clarified by the Queen of Swords, and this is showing past life karmic energy. Scorpio energy tied to the past, memories, soul ties. But reversed, this is releasing it. And the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy is truth, clarity, boundaries. This is you seeing clearly and making a decision that is not emotional, but logical and aligned. This is cutting ties with the past in a way that is clean, direct, and necessary. And then for your advice, we have the Five of Swords, clarified by the Page of Cups, and this is where your soul assignment really comes into play. Because the Five of Swords can be conflict, tension, wanting to prove something, wanting to win, but the Page of Cups softens that. This is emotional maturity. This is choosing peace over being right. And I feel like this is very specific. Walk away without creating more karma. Even if you know what happened, even if you see everything clearly now. And like you said, for some of you, if there are kids involved, this becomes even more important. No drama, no escalation, just a clean, conscious exit. And when you zoom out and look at the bigger picture, especially with the major arcana here, Justice reversed, the Sun, Temperance. This is a karmic imbalance being corrected through awareness, through truth, and through you choosing differently. The Sun shows your light remains untouched. Temperance shows balance being restored, and Justice reversed shows what was out of alignment is being seen for what it is. And I'm going to say this like I would to a friend. This person didn't break you. They revealed you. And with that Scorpio moon energy, once you see it, you can't unsee it. If this resonated, go ahead and like and subscribe so these messages keep finding you. And trust your intuition right now, because it's not guessing, it's knowing. I'll see you in the next one.